my son's footprint was way bigger than mine in a shorter amount of time. Like, people used to tell him, like, you living in your daddy's shadow. And I used to tell him, I don't have a shadow, son, because you're a bright light. I helped him. But at the same time, he created his own way. I was a fighter, but my son was a fighter. I'm talking about veteran fighters. He was making them look like amateurs. So yeah, my son, he died taking up for his sister and his cousin.
Annabelle!
But she's like, hey, good luck.
Every time he would come in the gym, he would always talk smack. He would always, was always joking, and he would always just talk like a big game. So it was really fun to practice with him. He made it really fun. A lot of the grown-ups, they didn't want to work with me because, I mean, I was little. And I don't think they wanted, like, expected much out of me. But Lumumba did. He would train with everyone, but if he really did put his time and effort, it was because he saw something or he liked something in you. It's just crazy how someone who's stopping to fight something ends up getting killed by it. To resort to a weapon rather than being a man and talking to him like how he wanted to, or even if it was bringing your gloves up, it would have been better than what he had done to him. I feel like if I were to stop, he would be very disappointed. I don't think he would want that. I think he would want me to keep going. So I feel like that's what I'm going to carry with me, to keep driving, to not lose my motivation. Because, I mean, he never did, even when sometimes I'm sure he didn't want to practice or felt like quitting. So I'm going to keep that with me, and I'm going to make something out of myself. And I do want to also help with their guns down, because I really do agree with it. I strongly believe it.
There was a point in time where there was like 5 shootings back to back to back. And there was a young, like, they had already started this guns down, gloves up movement, like, in a different state. So there was a guy by the name of Goldmouth. Him and his crew started doing like boxing matches in the backyard. So they invited my son to come, and this is before he started fighting. And they invited him to come, and he came, and he did one of their boxing matches in their backyard. So then word started getting out, like, you know, if y'all got beef with somebody on the street, call my dad or call my uncle, and they can set it up for y'all to meet at the gym. Y'all can put the gloves on, squash it, leave it alone. Nobody go to jail, nobody get hurt, nobody die. So we started bringing people in. You know, they would reach out to me on Facebook, and I'd reach out to both parties, bring them in, and they'd come in and we mediate the situation. And by the time the mediation was done, because I would help them express to each other how each other felt about the situation, and by the time the situation was over and done with, none of them, they understood how each other felt, and nobody wanted to fight anymore.